Well, Lindsay Corporation has announced its new Zematic Smart Pivot that provides wide ranges of technology beyond traditional water application and management. So we caught up with the Chief Operating Officer, Randy Wood, for some insight.
Nowadays, we see farmers getting bigger. We see growers having trouble attracting labor to the farm. So we need to find ways to help our customers do more with less. And when you look at tools like FieldNet telemetry, we now have the ability to remotely start, stop, and monitor a machine. And you're absolutely right. In the old days, you'd hop in your truck, you'd drive out to start it. You might drive out in the middle of the night to check on it to make sure it wasn't stuck, and then you drive out the next afternoon to stop it. And if you had 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 20 pivots, that became a lot of labor, a lot of wear and tear on vehicles, and a lot of risk. So the first iteration of mechanized technology related to telemetry really allowed us to remotely start, stop, and monitor. But that's only half the battle. Right now, with what we've launched with Smart Pivot, we're going to have proactive monitoring of that asset. So one of the very unique features is machine learning, artificial intelligence and machine learning, where we'll trend voltage draw on a motor, and we'll know as a machine moves around the field, it should be within this range. As soon as it escapes that range, that triggers an alert saying you might have an issue there. We'll monitor tire pressure in tires, air pressure in tires. If air pressure starts to drop, that's a sign that you might have an imminent failure. We'll find that fault before the machine fails, before the machine stops, and before you have a service incident. So that integrated approach really gives customers a completely different view, a very thorough view of that machine in the field. We look at the ag community in general as being incredible stewards of the land. Our customers want to make sure they can preserve their livelihood for their children and their children's children. So it's really important that we get more crop per drop, that we really leverage efficiency in the way that we grow crops here in North America and around the world. Lindsay has set a goal to conserve 700 billion gallons of water and 1.2 million kilowatt hours of energy around the world through tools like FieldNet Advisor that allow growers to understand exactly what their crop needs and when. And if we can eliminate an irrigation application that's not going to contribute to yield growth, we're saving water, we're saving energy. So we see the partnership with Taranis and Microsoft really coming together to allow us to make the best recommendations for that crop, for that machine at just the right time. And that's going to contribute to significant savings and added sustainability. We're also working at growing top line and revenue for growers. And when you look at tools like FieldNet Advisor that allow us to monitor crop needs at each stage of growth, we've seen a reduction in water and energy of 17%. At the same time, we've increased yield by 3%. And those combination has really created over $35 an acre in incremental profit just from understanding when and how much to irrigate properly. When we throw Smart Pivot advantages and the maintenance capabilities on top of that, we've really got, we believe, a winning formula. So Microsoft is a key partner of ours, helping us with machine analytics and really the machine learning so that we can monitor that center pivot at the component level. That is courtesy of technology that exists with Microsoft, and we see a significant amount of opportunities to continue our partnership and grow our presence with them. Taranis is the leading agronomic imagery provider in the world, and their library has more than 50 million individual agronomic images that they've not only seen from the air, they've also ground truth that with their agronomy team. When you take an image and you run it through the Taranis image engine, it'll tell you not only there's crop damage, it'll tell you that there's a bug. It'll tell you which bug, and it'll tell you which treatment you need to treat that bug at the leaf level. And that power is so incredibly scalable around the world that we're extremely proud and pleased to partner with Taranis on their technology.
Well, for more information, you can head to lindsay.com/smartpivot.